ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮನಿ ಡೌನ್.
Hello.
Hi, yes. Can you hear me?
Hi, Sherene. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. We'll just give it 2 minutes
Yeah,
for our viewers to log in.
yeah, sure.
I'll just be back. Hi, all. Thank you for joining us today. We have a very interesting topic which we can all relate to. That is how to integrate wellness at work. So, my name is Sherene. I've been in the fitness industry for the last 9 years, and I'm a certified TRX and functional training specialist, and also a nutrition consultant. And we have Shirley on the panel, who works for cybersecurity, and she has been client with Breakthrough Studio for 8 months now, and she has some interesting questions for us. But before that, just want to say that if any of y'all are interested in a suspension training kind of a workout, we are in Frasertown in Coles Road. I'll keep the details below. We do have online and to in-person sessions. You can join. And also, if you have any questions with regard to the topic at the end of the session, feel free to ask. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, let's start, Shirley.
yeah, sure. So, Shireen, thank you so much for inviting me to the panel today. And I've been with Breakthrough Studio for the last 8 months, and my transformation journey is quite amazing. And being a working professional, I do a 9 to 5 job. And it's very important to understand how effectively can we integrate exercise routines in my busy schedule, because sometimes we have meetings, sometimes the meetings start early in the morning at 6, sometimes it starts late in the evening after 7:30. So how do I fit in my exercise routines and be regular to and integrate it with my busy schedules?
Yeah. So, first of all, you need to decide in your mind that you're actually going to fit in a workout. Okay. Leave the excuses aside. I mean, yes, everyone is very, very busy, but everyone gets, 24 hours in a day to manage. But you need
Yeah,
to make the time. That's very important. And you need to
yeah,
decide, what time are you going to work out. So, for instance,
yeah,
if you're a morning person, make a decision and make sure that you show up,
yeah,
first day, after 2 3 days you will form a habit of getting into a routine.
hmm,
And so you need to yeah, make the time, and you need to make health a priority.
yeah,
That's why I love educating people on this, because
yeah,
health is wealth at the end of the day. You got to remember that. And if you're
yeah,
going to work for many years, if you're going to support a family, you got to look at the overall picture and put yourself first. Especially
yes,
moms, we always tend to put others first, but all the
yeah,
more reason that you need to work out, you need to prioritize. So
yeah,
that's what I like to say. Yeah, you make the time for it. So if you don't absolutely cannot step out of your house to go to a fitness studio or a gym to work out,
Yeah,
go online. We have online workouts. It's live as well at Breakthrough Studio. There's a coach always monitoring you.
yeah,
So you can do a half an hour workout online,
yeah, yeah,
so it's better, I would say, than trying to do a few things on your own,
yeah.
because you're always, there is somebody to monitor you and push you a bit.
Yeah,
So
I think Breakthrough Studio has amazing coaches, I must say, and I've seen them taking live classes to people who want to join online. I
yeah,
think it makes a huge difference, especially for working professionals when you can't come, you can't leave early from office, and sometimes you have your other engagements at home or outside, and you want to uh, be at be or take an online class. So I think it makes a huge difference, and it's very
yeah,
accommodating to see how Breakthrough Studio from the last few years have broken the norm that you have to go to a gym or to a workout place to get fit, right? So it's really lovely to see
that's
how
right.
Breakthrough Studio is actually
Yeah.
come out with online classes.
Yeah, so we have online TRX as well. So all you need to
Yeah,
do is get your own suspension trainer, hang it over the
trainers.
door, or if you have a
Yeah,
gym at your workplace, you can, use
yeah,
it there, and then,
yeah,
we're there to guide you. Yeah. So many
yeah.
options are there. It's a matter of you prioritizing, making a decision, and, making it happen.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the right way to do. I think that there needs to be a willpower that's saying that yes, I do a 9 to 5 job, but apart from that, my job is not everything. Apart from
Yeah.
that, I need to work out. I need to give time for my health, my fitness, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for the tips, Shireen. It's really helpful that you prioritize that working women need to take up some kind of physical activity to stay fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my second question to you, Shireen, when we work in corporate offices and there's so much of stress, and it impacts our eating habits. Sometimes there are pantries in offices where it's filled with some junk food and sodas, and we tend to just go grab cookies and just stay at our desk. So while the job is quite demanding, would you be able to give me few tips on healthy eating habits at
Sure.
workplace?
Sure, I'd love to. So, ideal scenario would be taking a packed lunch food from home,
Yeah,
where you've got to then buy your groceries on the weekend, get your help to chop up a salad for you, pack it for you. But
yeah,
the other alternative, but people are still busy to do that. So at work, I would say, you can still carry things like a few fermented food,
ah,
yogurt is available,
yes,
kombucha, things
yeah,
to carry. It's very
yeah,
good for the gut bacteria. So
yeah,
things like this you can sip on, and yeah, some nuts are easy to carry.
hmm,
Um, then some perhaps green tea sachets,
yeah,
chamomile tea.
yeah. I
So
love chamomile.
you can just keep it in your bag and then carry it to work. Okay.
Yeah,
And so at work, if you're completely eating there, then you should go for first the healthier options like the salads,
yeah,
the greens, and then go for the proteins, etc.
yeah,
And yeah, choose wisely at work that way. Leave
yeah,
out the excessive oily food, because there's a lot of inflammation in the oils that people can use. So
yeah,
unless you know what oil goes into it, that can really
hmm,
adversely affect you.
hmm,
um, but at least dinner or your breakfast, you can try to do it at home after you come back. Eat a healthy meal after you come back.
yeah,
So things like this you can include, yeah, you can do at workplace.
yeah.
um,
I've seen like some of my colleagues just binge eating on sometimes chips, or on sodas. So I
Ah,
think we need to start thinking about alternatives.
yes,
Maybe fresh fruit
that's true.
juices, adding avocado in my toast,
Yeah,
or again, tea again from chai. Maybe we can switch to green tea.
that's right.
um,
That's
yeah, so things
true.
like
You're
these.
already practicing this. I can see.
Yes, thanks
Yeah,
to
good
you.
for you. Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
thanks to you,
see,
Shirley.
see, women need to understand the cycle as well. Closer to your period, like the
Mhm.
last 10 days, you do crave a lot more. So
Yeah,
it is
sugar.
wise to, yeah, so it is best to, carry maybe some baked chips instead of the, packeted preservative
Yeah,
stuff that you get everywhere.
yeah,
Or,
yeah.
carry a fruit, a low calorie fruit like an
True.
orange. Bananas are fine closer to your periods so that you can increase your progesterone levels and support
Yeah.
support your cycle. So
Hmm.
you can feel guilty about it, but just know that your body is changing after a certain
Right,
time in the month.
right.
And be, plan again, very
Mhm.
important. Carry the better carbs with you, or choose the better carbs that you get at work.
Yeah,
So that you're not guilty all the time, or high on
yeah,
sugar all the time and getting
yeah.
moody, because those
I,
things
I, I
have,
still
yeah.
Yeah, I still recall used to get us these sugar-free cookies and chocolates to the workout, sessions. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love them, and they're even the protein bars these days, what we get. I think they're pretty good. We can always, shift gears from
Yes.
having a chocolate to protein bars. So I
Yeah.
think that makes a whole
True.
lot of difference.
Yes, but you should always read the label. What are the
Yeah,
ingredients? Extremely important. I
yeah.
mean, I choose only natural sweetener, which is
Mhm.
stevia or monk fruit or erythritol. But
Okay.
some of the sweeteners like mannitol can really upset your stomach. So
Mhm.
you got to be careful, and again in moderation. It is something that you have after your after your meal. It
Yeah,
should not
yeah.
be a substitute because your body needs that micronutrients,
Yes.
to function properly. But yes, you have enough and more options in Bangalore. Millet
Yeah,
cookies, but always
yeah,
check the label, because if
yeah,
it says added sugar, I would run away from it, because it will
yeah,
give you the same, insulin spike, the
yeah,
crash, followed
yeah,
by moodiness and brain fog and all these
yeah,
things.
yeah,
So
right.
yeah, you gotta be wise, but there are enough of brands that do have no added
Mhm.
sugar. Yeah.
Yeah. Any recommended chocolate brand that you would want to suggest to our viewers today?
Um, I would like to, what I like to do better. I like to control everything that goes in me, pretty much. So I would actually carry something like almond butter. I'll just get the no added
Yeah,
sugar almond butter. I
yeah,
will add the amount of stevia I want in it,
yeah,
and I would add cocoa powder in it, or
yeah,
a very dark Lindt chocolate, like over 80% dark Lindt chocolate.
yeah,
Melt it and keep it
yeah.
like a Nutella jar. You know, you can
Oh,
even add
awesome.
a bit of MCT oil to it, which is really good for
Yeah,
your brain. And
yeah,
you can carry that around. You can keep it in the fridge, carry it around, and then just have it whenever you feel the cravings are coming in. Yeah,
yeah.
I would say
I
that.
think Shay, we need to have another session where you will be showing us live cooking and all your favorite fitness recipes. Can't wait for that, actually.
I've already
Um,
started it on our YouTube channannel, but we are working
Oh,
on it.
that's
Yes.
nice. Oh, that's nice. Really nice. Look forward to watching them and trying them out as well.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So, Shireen, getting back to wellness and workplace balance, sometimes, even though you come for a workout in the morning, or you've decided that today I have a workout session in the evening, um, um, can you tell us some wellness practices that I can do when at my workplace to reduce stress? Um,
Yes.
because everything does not go as planned. Sometimes you can have a bad boss, or a wrong meeting, or maybe things may not go well with uh, your workplace as planned, right?
Yeah.
And that could disrupt your whole day as to how you would have already planned. So immediately, if I want to reduce my stress at workplace, do you recommend some wellness practices?
Yeah. So first of all, you got to start your day right, right? So get that time in 10 to
Yeah.
15 minutes when you have your coffee or tea.
Hmm.
Um, you can have a gratitude practice, about not just about things around you and what you have, but
Yeah.
about yourself. Just being grateful for yourself, for
Yeah.
being able to wake up this morning, and do the things that you're able to do,
Yeah.
because you got to value yourself, love yourself. Everything starts from there, and from there onwards, you will be able to be kind to another person, and
Yes.
just be nice to people. Even if your boss shouts, you'll be able to be a little bit more calmer than otherwise. Just if you're just getting up from the bed, looking
Yeah.
at Instagram and running around, like a headless chicken. So start the day with some meditation practice, 10-minute
Mhm.
quiet time with
Yeah.
appreciation, add some appreciation,
Yeah.
and that will be a great way. And
Yeah.
after that, at work, remember, we are meant to move. The body is meant to move. So whenever
Yes.
you're able to get time, or set an alarm if you can every hour, get up and walk around a bit. If you have a desk which you can stand and work
Yeah.
on, well and good. So
Mhm.
stand as much as possible, walk around, and things like social connections also. How you are with
Yes.
your colleagues,
Yeah.
smiling with people around, that actually de-stresses you. Your facial muscles have a lot of carry a lot of stress. So just a
Yeah.
smile, a hello, a connection with another person, that
Yeah.
just brings down your stress levels. I mean, I
Yes.
enjoy going to my workspace, because there's always my colleagues are smiling, and there's such a positive atmosphere, and it just changes the day for you.
Yes.
So
Totally.
yeah, but if you're conscious about it, yeah, it'll benefit you if you are smiling more, and uh, interacting with others.
Yeah, I
So
absolutely
yeah,
agree, Shireen,
yeah,
especially with what you said. You start your day with positive affirmation. Um, that's something I really practice. I think most of the Gen Z and Gen Ys, what I've seen is, as soon as they wake up, they open their eyes, they log on to their Instagram or social media or their emails. Sometimes, like
yeah,
sometimes I used to do this,
yeah,
log into my emails and check what happened with my US colleagues last night, and did I miss any emails. So I think the stress begins the the minute we open our eyes and we
yeah,
decide how my day is going to look today, whether it's going to be with an email that been shot last night, or
yeah,
with it, or with a positive affirmation. So I changed that habit. Now I no longer log into my Outlook or G Suite and just check what's happened last night. But I think I've started, I personally text my partner saying that, hey, good morning, my love, have a wonderful day.
very
These are
nice.
some of the words of affirmation, positivity,
Yeah,
that's there. I like gardening. Like, we were just discussing the other day
yeah,
about gardening.
yeah,
So I just love looking at my plants, whether they are growing, there's a new leaf
yes,
come, talking to
yes.
them.
Yes. So nature really, changes your energy levels. You get into a very zen space, especially if
Mhm.
you're able to walk outdoors
Yeah,
without shoes for a bit and just connect with nature. It's
sure, yeah.
it's wonderful. Or if you even have a pet, connect with, be
Mhm.
with them.
Yes,
It releases a lot of de-stressing hormones, happy
yes,
hormones, which is
yeah,
essential to start the day.
yeah. Yeah, I
And
think, yeah, that's wonderful. Actually, connecting with nature is something, taking a deep uh, breathe and seeing the sunshine in the morning. I think all these are positive signs of affirmation.
Yeah.
Or even waking up next to a, a person that, is close to you, or your
Yeah.
pets as well. They
Yeah.
wake you up in the morning.
That's
So
fine.
I think all this
So
is
another
very.
thing you should add is something called box breathing, where you
Mhm.
inhale for say 8 counts,
Okay.
hold the breath,
Okay.
and then exhale again.
Okay.
Again, hold the breath. You can try it now actually. So you inhale say
Okay.
for 4 counts,
Hmm.
hold it, exhale, and then hold the breath again.
Yeah.
So the minute you hold the breath,
Hmm.
it just relaxes you. Did you notice that? Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, just you can try that either for 8 counts or for 4 counts. Just a few minutes
Yes.
that you can do. Um,
Hmm.
Sneak into the loo if you have to, but at work. You should even during work try to get that 10 minutes of quiet
10 minutes.
time. Just when
Yeah.
things get really busy and hectic in the afternoon or in the
Yeah.
evening,
Yeah.
you can try
I,
that.
yeah. I think we should practice that. Would you be able to tell us few of the desk-friendly exercises, or maybe stretches during work
Sure.
hours, just to elevate
Yes,
tension? There's too much on the mind.
that's right.
So
Yeah. So there are a few discrete moves that you can do. Okay,
yeah,
something like over here, the near your third eye area, you can
yeah.
massage this area here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that calms you down. And even just touching your eye and just tapping it like this, or just rubbing your temples.
Okay.
Okay, or just massaging. There's a vagus nerve over at the back of your neck. Just
Yeah.
massaging that here,
Mm-hmm.
and also your shoulders. Okay, just this
Sure.
area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are few of the discrete moves that you can do. But otherwise, you can and you should do a little bit more dynamic stretches, which I hope you can see. Okay. So
Yeah.
if you're in a chair sitting like this, you can twist, turn back, okay,
Okay.
look back, hold that
Okay.
stretch, and
Yeah.
then turn to the other side
Okay.
and hold that stretch. Okay, that's a really good torso stretch. Or you can clasp your hands together like this, arch your back, look
Yeah.
down, okay, hold it, and
Okay.
then, or at the back of your hand, just
Yeah.
get your body down. So that's a
Okay.
fantastic back shoulder stretch. And you work
Stretch.
a lot on your computer. So you can
Yeah.
do a
Yeah.
hip stretch this way,
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
it across the body,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. Yeah.
stretch out this way. You can
Yes.
do it on both sides,
Mm-hmm.
and or take your palm this way. There's a lot of wrist injury which happens when you're typing.
Yes. Yes.
Stretch it nicely there, and the other side.
Oh, lovely.
You should not forget your neck again,
Yeah.
which holds a lot of tension. So just
Yeah.
looking down, holding it there. You can use your fingers to put some pressure.
Yeah.
Then look back, hold, look to the side, press down,
Yeah.
and other side, press down. And also a nice squeeze here, or shrug,
Mhm.
holding,
Yeah.
releasing,
Yeah.
holding, and
Yeah.
releasing.
I think
So
we
some,
always do it at workplace sometimes. I don't know.
yeah, you got to remember to just shrug a little bit,
Yeah.
rotate
The shrug.
shoulders. Yes. So those
Yeah.
kind of things also you can incorporate
Yeah.
to stress. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely, Shireen. Would you also recommend any kind of meditation while you're at your desk, uh, just to enhance wellness?
Yes. So what I what the new thing that I like to do is something called reverse breathing. Okay, and basically, you, instead of breathing normally
Mm-hmm.
through the your nostrils and down, expanding your belly, you do it the other way around, where you suck your tummy in. Okay,
Okay.
so imagine the air coming from your base of the spinal. I don't know if you
Okay.
know, but we've got a lot of energy centers, down our spine. Okay, so
Okay.
you pull your abdomen in, breathe in,
Mm-hmm.
and then imagine this energy coming from the back of your base of your tailbone
Yeah.
up and through the pituitary and out. You're completely reversing how you normally do.
Yeah.
Just try it out, Shirley, right now. Okay. So really pull through the abdomen. Okay. And imagine that breath coming up the spine. And there's a pituitary gland here. And breathe out. Okay. While you're
Yes.
doing this, it's good you to imagine a light
Yeah.
circulating, because we
Yeah.
are all energies at the end of the day. We have a lot, we have light emitting, if you see it or
Yes.
not. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can do it sideways
Yeah.
and the other way around. So what happens is you're breaking the patterns that you're used to doing every day. So
Every
you're
day.
used to
Yeah.
waking up, doing one thing, then the other, and then you
Yes.
keep going. But when you just stop and your breath, you reverse your breath, I've experienced a lot of creativity
Yes.
afterwards. I do this for 20 minutes in the afternoon, but if you can get 10 minutes in, do that.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
could be thoughts, but that's okay. You just pass the thoughts off. No problem. There's no judgment on whenever you meditate. You just
Yes.
do it. That you don't judge the fact that, oh, I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that. No, you just do
Yeah.
it and just experience what it is. And
Yeah.
just being in that moment. Idea is not to fall asleep. We have to keep that in mind. This is an alert kind of meditation. Just
Yeah.
more alert. Okay. And then you do that for about 10 minutes. You'll see a huge difference. You must try it. Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, sure. I think this is a very helpful tip.
Yeah.
Maybe pre-lunch or post-lunch. I will try and incorporate this. Yeah, and I have another question, Shireen. Do
Yes.
you recommend any kind of tools or apps or any resources for tracking wellness while you're at work and you want to set up some goals for yourself on
Yeah.
fitness?
So there are so many apps and tools, but I would
Mm-hmm.
say one uh, to one gadget like a Apple Watch is more
Apple
than enough.
Watch.
Yes, to
Yes.
monitor your heart rate,
Yes.
monitor your menstrual cycle,
Mm-hmm.
your calorie intake, your sleep, which is very
Yes.
important.
Oh, yeah.
The number of steps that you take in a day.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, hydration, all these
Yes.
things. Just to
Yeah.
remind you, it's time to stand up, time to
And
move around. Yeah,
around.
so
Yeah.
don't make it complicating, because at the end of the day, you will know by how you feel on that day. If you're low on energy, you've not consumed the right thing. So or you're not hydrated enough, or you've not slept enough. So you need to be
Yeah.
tuned in even more than the gadget. I would say that what did I do wrong that I'm not feeling quite myself today? Am I
Yeah.
ovulating? Is it that time of the month? Or have I slept enough? And you need to
Yes.
correct yourself that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't need to be overly technical about it, but one gadget would help you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some of my colleagues at workplace. They're like, when they eat something, they're like, oh, this has like this much calories. That means I have to run for like 5 kilometers today, or I have to cycle for 10 kilometers. So I think people get too perturbed with too many apps around them,
Yeah.
which keeps tracking. But like you said, I think one smartwatch should be sufficient or should
Yeah.
suffice with
Yeah.
our needs, our basic needs of at least knowing what is a good sleep. Have I slept well? Am I perched? Do I need water? So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think that suggestion is really good. One smartwatch should help us track things.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
perhaps we can just end this uh,
Yes.
this conversation by saying how you personally incorporate your a fitness regime
Yeah.
into your schedule, Shirley.
Yeah. So Shireen, I joined Breakthrough like about 8 months ago now. And I was what I was 8 months ago and what am I now. I think I've seen a lot of change in my personal eating habits. And I've been regular to the workout session. Sometimes when I can't work out in the morning, I have early morning calls with my US folks starting at 6:30 a.m. So I ensure that I end my day at least by 4 and take an evening session. So that is something that has helped me keep my work life balance
Yeah,
quite in a situation that I don't miss out on my fitness goals. Secondly, apart from that, like I said, my eating habits have tremendously changed. Now I've started looking at the behind the wrapper, seeing what are the calories, what it contains. So I've heard my friends saying, oh, I'm on a vegan diet or I'm on an intermediate fasting. So I'm not yet able to incorporate that, but I think I will get there. I'm conscious what goes in now. So that
that's
is some
awesome.
of the changes that I have seen. Yeah, and
That's
I'm
awesome.
pretty much toned down now comparatively, thanks
That's
to you
awesome.
and the
That's
amazing coaches that we have at Breakthrough Studio.
That's awesome that it's making you more conscious in other areas, like you coming to a workout is helping you look at how you're eating, etc. And this
Yes.
definitely translates to your productivity at work,
Yeah.
and how focused you are, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful to hear, Shirley. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess if there are any questions, we can I'll give it a minute or so.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah, sure.
wait for any
Any of
questions.
our viewers have any questions for Shireen?
So I think we had missed one of the points. I was just thinking about vegetarians, how they can, incorporate healthy eating during work time, right? So again, things like they need to prioritize their protein,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I taking or things like tofu. If you're not able to take home cooked, at least sources that you can get um, at work, things like tofu, soya,
Mm-hmm.
paneer, chickpeas are great.
Okay.
And sprouts are all right, but a lot of them have carbohydrates. If you're into weight loss, maybe not too much of that, but you
Yeah.
got to lean into more proteins
Yeah.
and um, veggies. That goes without saying, because a lot of the vegetarians also
Mhm.
don't have enough vegetables. They will,
Vegetables. Yeah.
yeah, the plate is full of carbohydrates and protein, and it's like,
Yes.
where's the veggies? So you got
Yeah.
to remember that
What's your
half of the
favorite
plate.
vegetable?
I love, thank God, over the years, my taste buds have changed
Okay.
so much. I
Okay.
love eating all kinds of vegetables.
All
You can't
vegetables.
say I
One
don't
vegetable
like
that you like the most.
it's, there's no one.
Okay.
I like a combination of everything. I
Okay.
like from bitter gourd to radish to
Okay.
everything, because I'm so aware of how much your body needs variety. So
Yes.
I just enjoy eating veggies simply because I know what it feels like afterwards. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can go on about this topic for a long, but I
Mhm.
think we have limited time today.
Sure. Sure.
So thank you so much, Shirley,
Thank you,
and
Shireen.
thank you all. Please like, and if you like the content,
Yeah.
share with your friends. We will have a recording. You can check out our recording later, and have a wonderful weekend. Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye,
Bye.
Shireen.